If you could take your classroom anywhere in the world, where would you go? At the Virtual Augmented Reality Lab, or VAR Lab, we're taking education to places it's never been before. Students live in a technologically driven world, and yet oftentimes when they enter the classroom, they're often asked to power down and power off. At VAR Lab, we're doing quite the opposite. We're working to connect students to dynamic learning experiences that are powered by technology. What we've created at the Virtual Augmented Reality Lab is an opportunity for both Barron faculty and students to step into the future of education and enhance the learning experience by integrating immersive experiences such as virtual and augmented reality into the classroom. In this video, we will share what virtual and augmented reality are, as well as the benefits of using virtual and augmented reality in the classroom, examples of these technologies being used in the classroom at Penn State, and how you can incorporate the equipment and space available into your classroom today.
When it comes to immersive technology, it's important to understand the terminology that we use. Immersive technology is a term used to describe tools that create distinct experiences by merging the physical world with digital or simulated reality. Principal examples of immersive technology include virtual reality and augmented reality. Virtual reality is a simulated 3D environment that enables users to explore and interact with a virtual environment in a way that approximates reality. Right now, the most common way VR is experienced is through a set of goggles or headset with display screens on the inside.
With a VR headset like the Oculus Quest 2, I could be in a classroom or I can be at home. But then, when I put the headset on, I can instantly be immersed inside and interact with any environment, almost like I was really there. 1 minute I can be inside the Sistine Chapel walking around, looking at the art and admiring the sheer size of the building. And the next minute, I can be in the cockpit of an airplane, interacting with my co-pilot and manipulating the controls.
Unlike VR, which completely immerses you in a different environment, augmented reality uses technology to layer superimposed elements such as 3D models, videos, images, or text on the existing world around you. Amazon uses AR in a very practical way on some of its products. Using your smartphone camera, you can see what a product would look like in your physical space. Now that you have a better understanding of what immersive technology, virtual reality, and augmented reality are, let's talk about why these immersive experiences can be beneficial in the classroom.
The workforce industries that we send students into are constantly evolving and utilizing new technologies. Yet oftentimes, when it comes to teaching inside the classroom, students aren't able to interact and learn with the same technology. Incorporating immersive digital experiences into a course can help re-engage students and provide an alternative way to enhance their learning by providing novel experiences that tap into emotional and psychological connections. Higher education should be seen as a leader in preparing students for a technologically advanced world and should seek to provide educational opportunities that are more stimulating as well as transformative, intellectually, and developmentally purposeful.
According to Adobe and other sources, here are 6 benefits to incorporating VR and AR into the classroom. It provides a better sense of place to students, enabling them to learn about a subject by interacting with it. It also allows instructors to provide a learning experience at scale. With the help of VR, educators can create virtual labs to decrease cost and increase accessibility. Using VR to interact with course content can be helpful to students who learn best by doing. This enables them to learn by performing tasks instead of simply reading about them in a textbook or PowerPoint slide. Using VR as a teaching tool can also elicit an emotional reaction from students. Educators can make memorable experiences for students, which often lead to an increase in retention. And tech like VR gives opportunities for students to be creative. And finally, VR provides a new medium of visual learning. Educators can increase learners' comprehension of educational content by integrating interactive visual components into their courses. These technologies are powerful tools that have great potential in the classroom. Through VAR Lab at Penn State Barron, faculty now have access to the tools they need to incorporate immersive experiences and projects using VR and AR into their classes. When considering how to incorporate immersive experiences into your course content, keep in mind that these experiences are most impactful when they're purposefully embedded in the course. Instructors should consider the learning objectives for the course and lesson and determine what pre-learning activities and post-reflection activities they can wrap around an immersive experience to ensure it's embedded as a true learning experience.
Instructors at Behrend have already begun incorporating immersive learning into their curriculum. For example, an art history class conducted individual immersive field trips through the Sistine Chapel as part of a lesson about the church. This was a dispersed assignment, meaning that students used the open hours of VAR EDU to drop in and complete the assignment during their own time. An English course, Rhetoric and Composition, used a program called Gravity Sketch to create a storyline in a fully immersive format. For this project, the class visited as a group, but worked in pairs. Within each pair, students took turns creating their storylines in a virtual environment and watching their peers on a live cast. Several sections of an anatomy course utilized a multi-award-winning medical anatomy program called Virtual Medicine for hands-on learning about human anatomy. Students rotated around 3 stations: a hands-on, non-tech related activity station, a touchscreen anatomy table station, and a VR activity station.
If you just look at it as logistics, they're in here, we know the space is available, we know all the equipment is there. I can't imagine having to cart all of this to a location, especially since we can have the TVs and have students watch what the other students are doing in the virtual reality. That's a huge benefit. That dedicated space is amazing.
Integrating VR and AR into the classroom is no easy task. Instructors need equipment, space, software, and technical expertise. At VAR Lab, we're making technology accessible by lowering the barrier to entry in all of these areas. Our facility provides faculty with all the resources that they need to start implementing immersive experiences into their classroom this semester. In VAR EDU, we have the technology and space to handle large classes that have integrated immersive experiences into their curriculum. We have access to cutting-edge immersive technology, including enough headsets for 10 students to use simultaneously, and when a student isn't using a headset, they can see exactly what their classmates are doing through one of our external monitors. Through educational initiatives, VAR EDU also has access to a plethora of educational software, and our faculty and student workers will be there every step of the way to help your students with setup, facilitation, and technical expertise.
At VAR Lab, we're shaping the future of education by collaborating with faculty to enhance student learning using VR and AR, and providing students with the resources they need to create their own projects using immersive technology. Over the past few years, we have formed partnerships with a number of external groups to collaborate on practical real-world projects using immersive technology. Projects like these provide another avenue for faculty to get involved and incorporate VR and AR into the classroom while building connections with external constituents and industry.
If you or any other faculty member are interested in collaborating with the VAR Lab, here are some next steps you can take. First, identify a learning goal that would be enhanced by either VR and/or AR. Think about the limitations you've seen in place and space, and think about how VR or AR can supplement and enhance student learning. Second, share your ideas with VAR Lab or the Center for E-Learning Initiatives to begin developing a learning plan. You can schedule a consultation with a VAR Lab staff member or an instructional designer in CEI to begin discussing your ideas. The development phase of adding an immersive experience-related assignment may take some time. Then, once you've finalized your assignment, add it to your course. This is a great opportunity to do some analytics or other assessments for possible publication. Finally, work with the VAR Lab during the semester to implement the immersive experience-related assignment. This may include scheduling some time in the lab and coordinating the use of equipment.
It has been a long-standing goal of VAR Lab to provide Penn State faculty with the knowledge and the resources to incorporate leading-edge technology like VR and AR into the classroom and prepare students for a technology-driven era. Hopefully in today's presentation, we've given you a better understanding of what virtual and augmented reality are, how they benefit student learning, and a few examples of how they are currently being used in Penn State classrooms today. All of the resources of VAR Lab and VAR EDU that we outlined today are available and may have a place in your classroom. We look forward to collaborating with you as you implement immersive technology into your courses. If you'd like to start using these technologies in your teaching, please reach out and contact us at varlab@psu.edu or visit us online at var.psu.edu.